conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
Let's hope we can stay healthy.
Here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work.
I guess it's Rattler. Jeez.
They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he
There's Luther Burden.
It's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick as that ball is coming.
And they'll move this one down inside.
Good ball, Rat.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep
Rush.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
We have to force a fumble on Rattler.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing is Rattler.
Get to that man. How are you going to do that?
Just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Bro, ain't no way he just got that on a drag route, bro.
14 on the pickup.
Jeez.
A Saints first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in the rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Come on, Landon, you got to make that.
Open space inside the 10.
Kendre Miller. What a run.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Good drive, Rat. I'm coming for you.
This kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Yo, Ebner.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Mike, I remember the first time I watched one of his college games, and I was blown away. I mean, the accuracy. That ball looks like it's jumping out of his hand. He is physically talented. He's mature. He's played a lot of football. He has overcome a lot of adversity, and that is a formula for success in the NFL.
Good double team, Monheim.
A little bit to find his time, but the more opportunities he gets, like here in this one, I think he has a bright future.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. shotgun. It's Penix.
Get out of there, Darnell.
Tight end Darnell Washington. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard
Forgot they got
line.
Kevin Winston Jr.
A gain there of 27 yards.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Good catch, Tillman.
Cedric Tillman. He's taken down
Way to use that big body.
shy of the 10.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Get in there, Tillman.
And he's
Good
posted
catch.
another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then
To the
Way to fall in there.
Darnell
Good stuff, Darnell.
touchdown Falcons.
and what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense.
Didn't feel like 2 minutes.
They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Come on, give me a hit stick. Smack him up.
We'll start at the 4.
Smack him up. Smack him up. Good tackle, Jalen.
And a decent return.
Isaiah Bond
Get this up just
returning
shy
kicks.
of the 30. The Saints offense ready to get going with their second possession.
All right, let's get on this man here.
Deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the
Woo!
ground.
Good hit, Jalen.
He's back to the original line.
Oh, he feeling that one. He felt that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Probably got a shoulder stinger on that one. All right, here we go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Crackler now back to throw.
That's mine! Come on, Jalen!
Intercepted. Picked off on
Let's go, baby!
Georgia. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn.
Had the bye week, he ain't missed a step.
Guys, 1st and 10 in the red zone.
He ain't missed a step.
Routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the
That's
quarterback,
pick 12.
Not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a
Good
prime
stuff,
area for
Jalen.
Throws to be intercepted.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix.
Way to get there, Gadsden.
By the tight end. Touchdown Atlanta.
Them 5 upgrades really helped him 2 weeks ago.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end
Good ball.
in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so
That's-
many
I
of
think
these
that was
tight ends
Jordan
around the league,
Howard.
and now have gotten to the point where
I think that's his name.
matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Beautiful ball, Mike.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7.
Good hit, Trice.
Work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Tackle, boys.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now faking the give.
Ooh, good ball.
Downfield, right side, and it's caught. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross
Tackle,
midfield
Peyton.
and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Miller.
Tackle, Coop.
Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Ooh, what a ball. Good catch.
Down the field, it's Olave. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Miller.
Good tackle, boys. Way to get there, Hawkins.
Taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Once again, it's Miller. And this offensive line.
Way to get there, boys.
Running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw, it's Rattler.
Oh, my God, of course. I was Wilson. I couldn't get out of that carnage right there.
Point after, coming up here.
Good drive.
Front kick.
We got to play some D.
The Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6.
Oh, my God. You can't give me a juke?
20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
That's gay.
The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season.
What is that?
Touchdown's gonna be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
That decision just a little bit downfield. I mean,
Come on, Gadsden. Show me some.
guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there. That
Get out there, Gadsden. Get out of there, Gadsden. Good catch, baby.
In a tight spot.
A great connection there. They're gonna bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Beautiful ball.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is
No way. He recovered it. Good shit.
unfortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it, keep possession for his team.
On second down, Penix. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix.
Good blocking, Tillman.
Pick up the first down and
Good
more.
catch.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Now Penix.
Good catch, Gadsden.
Here and complete this one.
Let's keep him in that.
They'll look to pick up the pace. Throwing again, it's Penix. This
Good
one-
catch, Gadsden.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. The motion man here is Mitchell. Penix going to throw again.
What do you mean that's a drop, bro?
Doesn't get
There's no way.
gotten there just a little bit earlier. He probably draws
What do you
the
mean?
flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
And go again from the 3. It is second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they
Come on, boys. I know y'all tired. Let's get in there.
means with the down and distance
After this 2-minute warning.
you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Once more from the 2. Third and goal. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
Can we get ourselves a halfback sting dive? Can we jump over?
They'll try to run.
Whew. Oh, almost ran right into the D tackle, dog.
He's up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, I wasn't so certain about
Way to hold up, Monheim.
there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
So now, after the touchdown,
Let's go. Let's get a hit stick. Somebody.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin first and 10. Here's Rattler. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Good tackle, boys.
By Miller. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Good sag, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Abdul and Walker.
First, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Would have loved a little strip sack.
Down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. This one fielded.
Eesh. Bro, is that McCoy?
And he'll be brought down.
Oh my God.
And
We're out there
they'll take over
hustling.
there. The Falcons offense. And their running back set to go once more. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Open man, and that's Toomey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now Penix to throw on second down. Looking deep here for Tillman. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead,
Oh, here we go.
sets up a third down. Here's Penix.
Oh, go get it, Darnell.
Field once again. And he will go
Wide open, baby.
Darnell Washington. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A beautiful combination in
Split the
air
safeties.
there. The pass downfield.
And they run
Bringing it the
cover
rest of the way
4. That's
into the end
tough.
zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5.
Oh my God.
Solid run back
There you go,
there.
Aubrey, getting up in there.
The 30-yard line. They'll come
Come
up
on,
here.
Coop, you better guard
First
somebody.
and 10. Looking to throw. Rattler.
Cooper.
Heed with
What is that? What is that?
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Throwing is Rattler. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's rare to see an offense
Come on,
that
boys,
finds
get that
themselves
rush.
trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw
Get that
like
pick, baby. Get that pick. Come on, Hawkins.
So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the head. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. We get set for
Keep her
quarter
going.
number 3.
And we get ball. Let's go.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Oh my God. Does anyone want to block Gay?
The 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and Adonai Mitchell set to take over once again. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix.
No way, bro. Oh my God. Jordan Howden. Of course. Come right out there, a pick.
We go interception to begin the second half now. Still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Good hit, Wilson.
Hang on.
Prefer a pick, but I'll take it.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be Rattler. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Rattler now back to throw.
Good hit, Jade.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third down.
Good tackle, Jackson.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you tackle him.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now Rattler gonna throw.
There we go.
Right side, falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Somebody pick that. Thank you, Max.
He's intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton.
Good pick.
And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a
Way to get up there.
save them some points.
The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix.
Bro, what do you mean? That's not accurate.
Incomplete.
Oh, that was a home run, dog.
And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Penix.
Oh my God, I thought that was a safety.
In a soft zone, I think they caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his
Can I get some protection,
he ran
guys?
out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. Now
Here we go, Adonai. Get out of there, baby. Let's go, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
this all the way to the house.
What a dot.
95 yards.
What a dot.
Down Atlanta.
Good shit, Mike.
A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking.
He's not about to go 3 and out again, bro.
What he was able to do.
Or I guess not. Score again coming out 2nd half.
With the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally
I need to get a strip sack for my goal.
all game long. He'll start the drive with Miller.
Good tackle, Dion.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run out of the gun. It's Miller.
Bro, get on that, man. There we go.
He will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. To throw.
Screen! Screen! Good tackle, Peyton. That secure tackler is amazing.
Rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
That's just one of those drives that was at a
Oh,
whack
good D,
from the
boys.
start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
As good as the offense feels about their passing game,
A lot
I think
to
if you're on
show.
the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix.
Good catch, Adonai.
And downfield, it's Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Ah.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job.
That was man. I should have known.
As the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's caught. It's Mitchell. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
3rd and 2. And Penix.
Good catch, Tillman.
And it's Tillman. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. To throw again, it's Penix.
Good catch, Gatson.
Inside, the catch is made. Now they are in business.
Ah.
Inside the 50.
16-second runoff just to get set?
3/4.
That's so bad, EA.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Like, let him run to the line, bro. I'd rather that and get like 10, 11-second runoff just for them to get set. But 16 is too much.
So
That's
they come
crazy.
to the line for 1st down and 10. Again, it's Penix.
Oh, that was tough.
It is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit. I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing again, it's Penix.
Oh, good D, Warner.
It's to the end zone, but they can't connect.
Werner.
It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On third down, Penix.
Way to get that, Darnell.
Side of the end zone.
Good ball, Mike.
Washington. Touchdown, Falcons. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Oh, yeah.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Let me get a schmack stick.
Here comes a return from the 5. A good
Yeah, I
return
guess
as
that'll
he
work.
takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. Here's Rattler. They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Good D, boys.
It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
Let's go, Abdul.
Under pressure, and he'll go to
Way to get that sack, baby.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
now. Fake
There we go, Jalen.
is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Happy 420.
We're starting to see in these passing
He hath
situations,
risen.
Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Hey! What a step in front of that, Hawk.
And his offense is going to be all set up.
Shaded inside, too.
And a chance to extend their lead.
At this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL.
Wow, wide open, Gatson.
He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once
Beautiful
they get the
ball.
lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Their head coach,
50 bird.
2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix.
Oh, way to get open, Gatson.
Caught, he's got it.
I like that.
They tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Oh my God.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Looking to throw. Rattler.
Oh, Johnny. Come on, baby.
Well, we all know the running
Good
joke,
D.
like if this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Throwing is Rattler.
Oh, wide open. Yeah, guys, just get away from your zones.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from.
Good hit, boys.
Next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Throwing now is Rattler.
Oh, wow. Dusted, Hawkins.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown 6. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read.
Oh, this
You're
might be
not
it
just
right
gonna
here.
drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
Let's go, Adonai.
Right from the jump,
And he will
And we got a
this
flag.
one in. 75 yards.
Was there a flag?
Touchdown Atlanta.
Yeah, there was a flag. Great. Thank you, Ezra. You piece of shit.
Quickly as they come. Holding call wipes away what would have been a
Only him.
touchdown.
Only him. Will they see it again? I put Darnell all the way up.
Flag. It's Penix. He's going to try it here again. And that is
Oh, that ain't PI though.
how often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
now Penix on 3rd and long.
Bro, you telling me he can't catch that?
This
That's what you telling me?
offense needs to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike, living in these 3rd and defensive coordinator wants to operate it.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix.
Let's go, Tillman. Get out of there. Yeah. Get out of there, baby.
84 yards.
Trying to press my mans.
They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Good stuff.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Smack sticks, smack sticks.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought
I
down
guess I'll
right
take
at
that.
the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Get to that man. Wow, he got that off. That's crazy.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough.
Oh, I would what? Bro, I was so there, dog. You got my man jumping up in the air. Maybe I didn't have positioning on it.
But how often do we see in the 4th quarter a team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
To throw, it's Rackler. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Rackler now back to throw.
Sade! Just pick it off, dude.
They're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
Defensively, it's knocked away and incomplete.
We're almost there,
This is one of
Jalen.
those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Get to that man. Come on. Somebody.
Just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6?
Oh my
next time
goodness.
we get down there?
He'll
Bro,
work his way across
Gay is
the
out.
25-yard
Bro,
line.
Casey.
Following the kickoff, we have
Oh my God. Go to the locker room.
on the field.
Just go.
That not a welcome
I don't even
throw
care anymore.
late in a one-sided game. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll throw on first down with Penix.
No way. I threw that late.
Even though that interception probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Good sack, boy. Here we go, Jalen.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Bruce Sternum, Jesus Christ.
Work to do now.
Pokey Wilson coming.
On second and long. Back to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw.
Good sack, boy.
Just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. Here comes the blitz.
Pick that. Let's go, Max.
For the fourth time today,
Take off.
it's been intercepted. Picked off by Max Milton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And
Good
that should
stuff,
be the
Max.
final
Good stuff.
dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And the lefty Penix on first.
Oh my God.
And
Great blocking, guys.
smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. On play action, Penix. He's gonna let this one go deep.
It's worth a shot. Good game, fellas. Good game.
This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Ooh, almost 500. Almost 500. Beautiful, Gadsden. Beautiful. That was a slow third quarter indeed. Damn, did they not get Jalen's interception? That's tough. Wide open down the middle of the field. Crazy. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think got Tillman's 84-yarder. Tight ends are showing out today. But 7 tutties. Not bad. No turnovers from Rattler, though. That's tough. I mean, besides the interceptions, but yeah, we needed a strip sack. Oh, beautiful. Gotta get him that inside stuff. Oh, yeah. Jalen Walker is looking amazing. There we go, Max. There we go, 80 overall. There we go. We just gotta get him developed. It's my right tackle. Here you go, Trey. Get you one then. Take it. Beautiful game. But yeah, until next time, we got them cards. Week 15. You hear?